Good morning. I'm going to explain to you this morning how the HSM P425 cardboard converting machine operates. This machine is designed to take waste cardboard and convert it into a packaging material, which is something like this material, which has been fed through the machine, and it produces a woven netting through the cutters internally. So I'll start by explaining the way the machine operates, how to start the machine, and then we will run on to how to operate the machine, and then briefly explain the daily and weekly checks and maintenance. So the machine is equipped with a 240 volt power supply, standard socket plug-in. On the side of the machine over here there is a power on-off switch, and when you first power the machine up, it goes through a check procedure. It takes about 30 seconds, and then the green lights will come on to show the machine is ready to operate. So to start off with, the start switch, start light will flash briefly. Once its machine has done its initial checks, the green lights will come on and it's now ready to start, and you simply use the forward switch on the front to start it up. If for any reason you need to stop the machine, there's a stop switch just below the forward, and you also have a reverse switch which allows you to briefly reverse the machine if you need to relieve a jam of any description. So normal operation is forward. You also have the ability to adjust the speed in 4 steps, so you can run it slowly, quicker, quickest, and full speed. And then last but not least, you have an emergency stop button here, which if you hit that, a red light will come on indicating that the machine has been stopped. That red light also will show up if there's been a jam and the machine switches off through to an overload. To release the emergency stop, you need to twist it and then release it, and that then starts the startup sequence once again. It goes through a check procedure, the green lights come on, and the machine is now ready to run. So when the machine is ready to run, it's forward, and the operator needs to operate the machine from the side, working through from right to left. So the cardboard material needs to be clean, it needs to be free of any staples, and have a minimum amount of tape on it as possible. So simply place the cardboard aligned with the in-feed, which is this slot here. You have the ability to set the width, if you wish to, of the material that you're producing in order to make it easier to pack with. So I'll just stop the machine to make it easier to hear what I'm saying. This alignment guide here allows you to set the width of the packing material. So if you want a wider packing material, you can set it to the full width, or if you want narrow packing material, you can set it to a narrow width. When you feed the material through, it will trim it off to the 0 position over here on the gauge. So set it on full width is normal, and you just lock it using that lever there. So one thing to note is when you're feeding material through, the fluting on the cardboard runs in a certain direction. If you send the cardboard through with the fluting crossways to the direction of travel, you end up with a better packing material which is softer and easier to use. So I'll just press forward to set it going, and just simply feed the cardboard through like this, working from the side of the machine. So you'll notice it trims. You'll notice that the cardboard material is trimmed off as it feeds through, and the material that is produced is fed out the back. So one thing to bear in mind here is you've got a machine which has a feeding motion like this, so the operator must not have any loose clothing, long hair, or any lanyards around the neck. that could get entangled in the operation. And it's very important that the operator works alongside the machine like this, so they're not in the direction of travel. So just to recap, the machine has got a forward switch here to start the machine. It's got a stop switch here to stop the machine. It's got a reverse switch here which will allow you to briefly reverse if you need to. So I'll just show you that in operation. Forward, stop, reverse, and that just allows you to reverse briefly. Now, it's not recommended to reverse continuously. The blades will tend to get clogged if you try to reverse all the material through again. So only reverse if necessary to clear a jam, in which case it's best to break the material off, pull it out, and then use forward to clear the material through. And then send a fresh piece of material through the machine. And that will then run through smoothly. From a daily and weekly maintenance point of view, it is very simple. All you need to do is make sure that the machine is kept clean, make sure that there's no debris building up around on the floor, vacuum that all up, keep the area clean and clear, free of any hazards or trip hazards. The machine itself, we recommend a service every 6 months in order to lubricate the drive mechanism. Apart from that, the machine is maintenance free. If the machine develops a squeaking noise due to material passing through, building up inside, that is normal. You just need to bear in mind that the any staples in the cardboard material that may inadvertently get drawn in could get trapped in the feed wheels. This is obviously going to cause damage over time, and another reason why a 6-monthly service visit is needed, because the engineer will check to see that there's no staples present in the cutter blades, and they will clear these out if they are present, and obviously we'll do a full safety check and report on the machine at the same time. So that's the HSM 425 cardboard converting machine. I hope this video has been helpful and has explained what the machine is capable of and how to operate it, and the important safety elements to take note of, which is to operate the machine from the side, not to have any loose clothing or long hair or lanyards that could get trapped in the machine, to be aware of the startup sequence. So you've got your emergency stop, which needs to be twisted to release. You've got your machine check, automatic check when it starts up. Wait for that to complete, you'll get green lights coming on. You can then use the forward button to start, stop button to stop, and the reverse just briefly if you need to clear a jam. So I hope that's helpful, and enjoy using the HSM 425. Thank you.